Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. If anyone's still watching this, uh, which surprisingly enough, I've got like 13,000 subscribers. I thank you. This is going to be kind of a rambling and all over the place video, but as you can see, I'm in my shop. So I'm still doing the locksmithing, still doing the eBay thrifting in the back, which with some health issues last year, really paid for the shop when I wasn't able to work. And until recently, I was still doing the IT stuff as recently as Friday. Just the way the business in the world's going, a lot of companies are using tried and true business practices to increase profits, aka laying people off. I was a contractor, so there's a couple things that worked against me. One being I'm a remote contractor. I worked from my home. Not to get really bogged down into business. There's a dynamic in the world that pandemic's over. We need butts and seats in buildings to justify paying for the buildings. Now that we got butts and seats, our profits aren't great, or as big as we want, so let's get rid of a bunch of people. I was told just the week before that my contract was extended. All set, all good. And then I got a text saying, well, turns out your contract's not extended. Okay. So, started applying for jobs. IT is a weird business. You're either specialized, because that's what you went to college for, or you're not. I'm not. I didn't go to college. I'm just a jack of all trades because I've always come into environments and fixed them. But, it's a grind applying for jobs, especially when I'm specifically wanting to stay remote, which the pandemic changed the world's view on how things can be done. A lot of things can be done remotely. My very first job out of the military, I had remote access to all my systems using an ISDN line. Or a super phone line. So it's been possible for a long time, but management does what management does without really good informed decisions. They look at the fastest way to increase profits so that they get a bonus. And that's my theory, that's my experience. But anyways, in talking with my wife, because with such a short notification on the job, guaranteed there's going to be a time where I'm not working. But I've got a business. I've got two businesses. So in the interim, if I do get a job, if I don't get a job, this is my job. I'm here on a Monday morning, which I'm never hardly here on a Monday morning unless I'm running in to get something and running out to do a job, or in the evening, whatever. But I'm here. I'm going to start doing business hours here in the shop. I would update those on Google Business Profile, but Google suspended my business profile account because I suddenly, after 4 years, have violated terms or guidelines. You open a ticket to get reinstated. We just noticed your profile suspended. Here's a link, and it's no help. What's funny is I contacted their Facebook page, and an employee from Google Business Profile sent me a private message saying, hey, I can have it back in 45 minutes, pay me $200. So I publicly shamed and got that information out there because fuck it, I'm not going to pay $200. But advertising is one of the things I have to look at now. Going from a part-time business to a full-time business, there's a lot to take into account. But talking with my wife, and I love her, and it's one of the things important about having a great partner. She's like, we'll make do until either one happens. So with that, I'm here Monday morning. I've got a couple eBay sells to ship out today. And it's been... So one of the reasons I stopped making YouTube videos is, and this is going to be ironic, my specialty in IT is data protection and preservation and classification. I didn't do a good job of my own stuff. I had all these videos of different jobs I'd done or did, and the SD card became corrupt because I hadn't transferred them to my computer. I lost them all, and at that point I wasn't motivated enough to start over or continue making YouTube videos. Running 2 companies or 2 businesses plus a full-time job plus trying to do YouTube just didn't work out. But I'm going to show you the disaster of what my shop looks like, and one of the things I'm going to be working on this week. But in some of the videos that I lost, I bought a Tetris field. Tetris? Not Tetris. You guys know the shot you get when you step on metal. Guy had been retired from locksmithing in a town about an hour away. He'd been retired for 10 years or more, getting ready to move down to Florida, cleaning out his storage units. And I bought his stock. He was a Curtis guy, so a lot of fun cross-referencing Curtis to Ilco or anything else. All these keys, I got 5 5-gallon buckets with just key blinks dumped in them. There are tons and tons of stuff I'll probably never use, but there's a lot of stuff I will use. One of the things I got was this Curtis key cutter. Had to redo some electrical in it, but it duplicates as good as duplicating does. The top of this used to be a stand with these. I guess he didn't like that, disassembled it. Still got my Banggood, my very first key machine. It does work, it just takes a lot of constant calibration because the depth screw it's Chinesium. My original high security cutter that I'd never successfully used once. A couple programmers. Top Don's a new one. So I'm trying to slowly walk into the disaster. You know, eBay stuff goes here. Try to sort. Got inventory I need to load. Mobile cutter. This is another one that I got from the storage unit. Foley bell saw. Got on the company's website. Got a new belt. Works great, I guess. Because I've got the manual. I just never taken time to figure out how to depth cut with this. Trusty Freeman 2. I prefer cutting keys by code if I can, over duplicating. It's just less problems. Disaster. Media. Yes, for those of you wondering, I'm a huge movie fan, so I collect it in all the older formats, and a Laserdisc player. So, need to change the calendar today. So yeah, the storage in the back where I run eBay shop out of is even more. But, so in a nutshell, this long rambling video, still here, still doing this. I'm going to be doing this a lot more. And see how it goes. Maybe I get another IT job. Maybe I don't. Maybe I finally hit the 3,000 public watched hours of YouTube videos on my channel, and I start getting monetized. And I joke about that because I didn't realize, because I hadn't looked at my channel in so long, that I had 13,000 subscribers. Funny enough, one of the very first videos I did with an Xtool programmer, I got off Amazon for like $200, is the video I'm still getting comments and questions on today. So maybe it's that I looked at buying another one of those. I just don't want to. $250 just to not really use it. But But yeah, this is where I'm at. Still here. And damn, really noticing how much whiter my beard got. But anywho, still here. I'm gonna start working on more videos as I do stuff here in the shop. Originally, my YouTube channel was kind of a video documentation for myself in doing things and see what worked for me, what didn't work for me. So I always had that documentation to go back to. But if I can show my mistakes, and I show a lot of them, and that helps someone else who's looking at doing this. I mean, I'm fortunate in the area that I'm at. There's not much competition. There's one full-time guy, about 25 minutes or so from here. But he was the only one around for a long time, and that's the attitude he uses treating customers, or so I've heard, allegedly. But anywho, I've got videos I'm going to start putting out. I don't know the schedule. It's going to be pretty much dictated by the jobs that come in, or what I'm working on. But they're coming, so stay tuned. Again, truly, truly grateful to everyone who's subscribed, who's reached out to me, everything else. But I will catch you guys with hopefully some interesting content. See you later.